Hello everybody, it's me, Phil, and I am so excited you're here with me today. You know, some places just have a certain feeling, a warmth that radiates from the stones, from the smiles of the people, from the very air you breathe. And let me tell you, Malta has it in spades. We're about to embark on a little virtual journey together, a tour through what I believe are some of the most stunning, most soul-stirring destinations this incredible Mediterranean gem has to offer. So grab a snack, maybe something with a little honey and cheese, get comfortable and let's go explore. This isn't just an island, it's a storybook come to life, a place where every corner you turn reveals another layer of history, another breathtaking view, another reason to fall completely in love. It's a place for anyone who adores travel, who loves to discover those pockets of the world that feel both ancient and vibrantly alive at the same time. From grand, sun-drenched cities to water so blue it doesn't seem real, Malta is a feast for the senses, and I can't wait to share it with you. We're going to see some incredible sights, but what I really want to know is what speaks to you. What captures your heart? As we go through these places, if one of them makes you say, wow, I have to go there, or if you've already been and have a favorite memory, please tell me all about it in the comments below. I love reading your stories. It's like we're all traveling together. Okay, are you ready? Let's dive in. Our first stop is a real showstopper. Our adventure begins in Valletta, and what a beginning it is. This isn't just Malta's capital city, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and you feel that history the second you step inside its walls. It feels like you've walked onto the most magnificent movie set you've ever seen, only it's real. Every street, every alleyway is a masterpiece, lined with these incredible limestone buildings with their colourful enclosed balconies called Galleria. I could just wander these streets for days, getting lost on purpose, discovering little bakeries and family-run shops tucked away in the corners. It's a city built by knights, and you can feel that grandeur, that strength, that history in the very stones under your feet. It's truly something special. You look up and there's the stunning St. John's Co Cathedral, which looks impressive from the outside, but then you walk in and, wow, it's an explosion of golden art that just takes your breath away. And the views from the Upper Baraka Gardens, looking out over the Grand Harbour, it's one of those moments where you just have to stop and be quiet and take it all in. You see the three cities across the water, and you realise the scale of this place, the centuries of stories that have unfolded right where you're standing. Valletta isn't just a place you see, it's a place you feel deep in your soul. From the bustling energy of the capital, we travel to a place of profound peace. This is Medina, the silent city, and they aren't kidding. The moment you cross the bridge and walk through that ancient gate, it's like the volume of the world gets turned down. There are very few cars allowed in here, and you find yourself whispering, not because you have to, but because it just feels right. You're surrounded by these high, honey-coloured walls, walking through narrow, winding lanes that have been here for centuries, even millennia. It's pure medieval charm, a labyrinth of history that invites you to just wander and wonder. Every turn reveals a hidden courtyard, a beautiful doorway, or a stunning piece of architecture. It's incredibly romantic, you know? You can just imagine knights and nobles walking these same paths. And then you reach the city walls, the bastions, and you're rewarded with the most incredible panoramic view of the entire island. You can see for miles and miles all the way to the coast. It's a perspective that really puts things into, well, perspective. It makes you feel small in the best possible way, a tiny part of this long, beautiful story of Malta. Okay, prepare yourselves for this, because no matter how many pictures you've seen, nothing can truly prepare you for the Blue Lagoon. We take a little boat over from the main island to the tiny island of Camino, and as you get closer, you start to see it. This patch of water that is so impossibly, brilliantly, vividly turquoise that it looks like it's been photoshopped. But it's real. It's the kind of blue you dream about, the kind that makes you want to just jump right in, clothes and all. It's pure, liquid paradise. The water is so clear you can see every detail of the white sandy bottom. This place is all about pure, simple joy. It's for swimming, for snorkeling, for floating on your back and just staring up at that perfect blue sky. You can see the little fish darting around your feet. You can feel the warm Mediterranean sun on your skin. And you just feel happy. It's a natural swimming pool of the most spectacular kind. You can grab a pineapple drink from one of the little kiosks on the shore, find a spot on the rocks, and just soak in the beauty of it all. It's a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful things in the world are the simplest, just sun, sand, and that unbelievable water. Now we're hopping on a ferry for a short ride to Gozo, Malta's sister island. And honestly, it really does feel like a different world over here. If Malta is the grand historic heart, Gozo is the green rustic soul. The pace of life slows down even more. The landscapes are just more rural, more rugged, with rolling hills and these beautiful terraced fields. It's a place that feels deeply connected to the land and the sea. You can drive around these quiet country roads, passing by ancient farmhouses and stunning coastal cliffs. It's just so peaceful here, so incredibly charming. Of course, many people knew Gozo as the home of the Azure Window, that magnificent natural arch that sadly collapsed a few years ago. But even without it, the coastline at Dwedra Bay is still breathtakingly dramatic. And then there's the citadel in Victoria, the island's capital. Much like Medina, it's a fortified city on a hill, offering the most spectacular 360-degree views of Gozo's countryside. You can see the whole island laid out before you, a patchwork of green fields and small villages, all surrounded by the deep blue sea. Gozo has a magic all its own. I hope you're hungry, because our next stop is a feast for the eyes and the stomach. Welcome to Majestic, Malta's most famous fishing village. The first thing you see, and it will absolutely delight you, is the harbour filled with hundreds of traditional Maltese fishing boats called luzu. They are so colourful, painted in bright reds, yellows and blues, with the eye of Osiris painted on the bow to protect the fishermen at sea. The whole harbour looks like a floating rainbow, with the boats bobbing gently in the water. It's one of the most picturesque, quintessentially Maltese scenes you can imagine. And if you can, you have to come here on a Sunday. Because on Sunday, the entire waterfront transforms into a massive, bustling fish market. The fishermen are selling their catch from that very morning. You can see everything from swordfish and tuna to octopus and lampuki, the local favourite. The energy is incredible, with locals and chefs all haggling for the best fish. And the restaurants that line the harbour, they're serving that same fresh fish, grilled to perfection with a little lemon and olive oil. To sit here eating the freshest seafood you've ever had, watching the colourful boats, it's a perfect moment. Okay, for this next one we're going underground, and we're going way, way back in time. This is the Hal Saflieni Hypogeum, and it is one of the most unique and mysterious places on the entire planet. It's a prehistoric underground burial site and temple, carved out of solid rock over 5,000 years ago. Think about that for a second. This place is older than the pyramids of Giza, older than Stonehenge. When you walk down those steps into the darkness and the cool air, you are literally stepping into another world, a sacred space created by people in the Neolithic period. The chambers and passageways are all interconnected, spread across 3 levels, and they're carved to imitate the architecture of the above-ground temples. You can see doorways and windows and ceilings all hewn from the rock. The acoustics in some of the chambers are incredible. A low hum can fill the entire space. It's a very powerful, very moving experience. They only let a tiny number of people in each day to preserve it, so you have to book your ticket months in advance. But believe me, to stand in this ancient, silent underground world is a privilege you will never, ever forget. For our final stop, we're going from the deepest point of our journey to the highest. These are the Dingley Cliffs, the highest point in all of Malta, soaring over 250 meters above the sea. And let me tell you, the views from up here are absolutely staggering. You're standing on the edge of the world with nothing but the vast, endless blue of the Mediterranean Sea stretching out before you. It's wild, it's dramatic, and it's profoundly beautiful. You can see the tiny terraced fields clinging to the cliffs below and the uninhabited islet of Filfla in the distance. This is the perfect place to come for a sunset. As the sun starts to dip towards the horizon, it paints the sky in the most incredible shades of orange, pink and purple. The sea shimmers, the cliffs glow, and everything becomes quiet except for the sound of the wind and the distant waves. It's a moment of pure natural spectacle. It's a place for reflection, a place to feel a deep sense of peace and awe. It's the perfect way to end a tour of this island, by seeing it from this majestic, breathtaking vantage point. It really makes you appreciate the raw natural beauty of Malta. And there you have it, my friends. From the golden streets of Valletta to the silent alleys of Medina, from the impossible blue of the lagoon to the top of the world at Dingley Cliffs. What an adventure! I hope this little tour has shown you just how much heart and soul this incredible island nation has. Malta is more than just a destination. It's an experience, a feeling that stays with you long after you've left. It's a place that genuinely fills you up with history, with beauty, and if you do it right, with some really, really good food. So I truly hope that if you haven't already, you'll consider adding Malta to your travel bucket list. I promise you, it will not disappoint. It's a place that welcomes you with open arms and leaves you with a treasure trove of memories. And for those of you who have been lucky enough to visit, I want to hear all about it. What did I miss? What was your favorite meal? What's that one memory that makes you smile every time you think of it? Please share your stories and your own Malta experiences in the comments below. I can't wait to read them. And if you enjoyed traveling with me today, you know what to do. Please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel so we can have more adventures together, and share it with someone you'd love to go to Malta with. Until next time, my friends, be well and keep exploring. Bye-bye.